All right, Coach, do you want to make any opening remarks? Then the guys will ask questions.
Yep. Today's game was very similar. Today's game was very similar to the way that we need to win when we're playing the way we need to play. You know, our team is kind of evolved into a team that relies on its pitching and defense. We have a good offense, 1 through 9, but you know, when you get to this time of year and you're facing top guys from top teams, you're not going to score 8, 9 runs. You're not going to score double figures. You're going to have to, you know, find a way. And what we did in the first inning was Hal had a great at bat, got himself on base, fought off some tough pitches, got himself on base, and then we executed a hit and run, and then get a couple of big hits there, or got the run in with a ground ball, and then Apo got a big hit later, and that, you know, that was big. Kind of takes the edge off. It gave us a 2-run cushion, so you know, later in the game, maybe the 3rd or 4th inning, they started to kind of time up Alec a little bit better, made an adjustment to him. He made an adjustment that kind of allowed him to put some zeros up and get to the end of our bullpen, and they did their job.
What were you looking for when the first inning, you know, you got runners on base, it's 2 outs, you know, maybe you're going to need that run, maybe not. What were you looking for?
I was just looking for a pitch that I could drive. I thought he made some really good pitches, and just trying to follow the pitch off. And then he threw me a 2-seam fastball inside, and I just, you know, try to stay short. Got the hit.
You're a freshman sitting here, you know, you're on the big stage. You got the big hit today. How does that feel?
It feels good, but I thought it was a whole team effort. Our pitching did a great job throwing strikes. We played good defense, and I don't know, we just found a way to win.
What did the older players that have been around before, what did they do to help you get ready for the big stage? Anything different? Did you approach this kind of thing?
Be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't do anything different because the game doesn't change.
How important do you think it is as a leadoff guy? I mean, especially in big games like this, where runs were at a premium, to get yourself on base as regularly as you did.
You know, it's always important to get on base, especially to begin the inning. You know, get that runner on first. You can do a lot of things. You can hit and run like we did in the first inning. We were successful with that. You know, you can bum me over, I can steal, something like that. So it's very important to especially lead off the game or lead off an inning with a hit or getting on base with a good at bat.
Coach, it's been a while since you've been here. How did you, I guess, bring that experience of, you know, what you as a head coach, you know, experienced like in 06? What do you bring? What do you tell these guys to get them ready to win that first day?
I don't know if it gets them ready to win. You know, that just comes down to them playing well, and they did that. The biggest thing that I felt was important to try to make the guys aware of was once we got into town on Wednesday morning, that there would be a long stretch and a lot of things that had nothing to do with baseball. Okay, and it can get you into that mode of being happy to be here and looking around in this banquet and the barbecue and team pictures and the hospitality and everything's great. Okay, but ultimately you've got to be ready to play come Friday. And we talked about that a couple of times, and you know, whether it works or not, it at least gets them, I think, mentally prepared for what they're going to face, and then realize that, you know, you can't all of a sudden wake up surprised Friday morning and you're playing a big baseball game. You got to be kind of keeping your focus on that.
When the tying run got to second there in the bottom of the 9th, did you say anything to Grant, or did you just let him keep doing what he's been doing all season?
Pretty much keep doing what he's been doing all season. You know, I mean, he's faced that situation before. He's in a role that, you know, I mean, obviously, you know, being at the end of the year in the end of the year tournament, you know, it might be a little bit different, but he does a good job of not allowing the game to change for him, and he knows what he does and what he needs to do, and he trusts it, you know, and he has to let his defense do the work for him, and, you know, so a guy got a base hit off him, and that happens. They're a good team, but, you know, he doesn't get rattled, he doesn't get flustered, and that's what a good closer is supposed to be like.